Hello and welcome. I'm NJ Yosh, and we're back in Bellwright for episode 34 and an incoming raid. So let's just check the status. Yep, they're on their way. I've got a lot of villagers heading down here, delivering stuff to this village. I think it might be because I don't have enough storage up here. So, right before the raid gets here, I'm going to try to real quick build another stockpile up here. Because them traveling down there to drop stuff off is going to lead to them potentially getting killed. So, we're going to try to just get this together real quick, and hopefully that will stop them from running up and down the map. We've got a few minutes before the raid actually gets here, so this shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's the bird coop research finished. That's going to be good, because now we can finish that quest and get a free chicken. Well, once we build it, we can finish the quest. We'll have to see what goes into making the feed, and whether we're ready to take on that. Alright, they are getting a bit closer. Try to get the logs in this at least.
Happy days, all thanks to you.
Why do birds always seem like they're plotting something?
Alright, I don't think there's any sticks in storage currently. Little worried about Rob getting too close. So what we're going to do is see if we can maybe distract them a little bit. Also kind of scout out, see what we're dealing with here. 6 or so, 5 or 6, it looks like. We're not going to stay and fight. But we're going to kind of pull them back a little. And then they lose interest in me and continue towards the raid. But I have slowed them down. And I can actually do a little bit of damage to them. Potentially even pull them back again. I have to be careful about my stamina usage. I think Rob may have gotten into combat. Where's that archer? Rob is fleeing, it looks like. So... Oh no, that's a merchant. What we got north of us? That might be Rob. Let's see if we can go help him out. Or they may just be traveling again. Taking out quite a few of them, so we may be able to just interrupt this raid entirely before it reaches our village. Is that the archer? I think so. Don't get into the bushes where I can't see you. No, looks like Rob coming at him. No, Rob fleeing from a wolf. I can't see the wolf. Have to go in. If I can get there before the wolf knocks him out. Back this way. Darn it. That was unfortunate. A couple moments faster and I could have helped. Oh well. So, raid's taken care of. And hopefully I have fixed the issue of them traveling back and forth. I do need to research that barn. I mean, that's the only reason I can think for them to have been traveling back and forth is that they had filled up the allotted storage for things in Fearlith, and we're trying to put stuff in the storage in the other town. Unless one of the things in that other town is listed under the wrong ownership. I'll have to check that. But let's grab all this stuff. Ooh, the toolmaker is finished. That should be down in the main town. Alright, let's take a look at this real quick. Let's see. I don't see anything missing from this. So I'm not immediately seeing an issue with storage ownerships. But let's actually go to the main town and just kind of double check everything in person. Like, what are you doing?
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
Why are you walking down here? Carrying logs, that's fine. But why are you carrying them to this? Why are you carrying them down here at all? You shouldn't be down here.
What do you think those dots in the sky are?
Something still seems off. Oh, alright, it has its... I didn't see that the first time. It has the town listed. But potentially not when it's not constructed. Is that what's going on? Now, I could get rid of this tool bench now, this simple workbench, because I have the tool maker. I don't actually need the tool maker for the advanced stuff at the moment, because I don't really have the advanced resources, but I'm going to want it here eventually. So this is calling for logs. Maybe it's that while it's in construction, they're delivering it. Yeah. Delivering 2 log to mining camp 1. That's not ideal. But I'm not sure how to fix that. Well, one thing I can do to help fix it is cut a bunch of logs down here. Is not a forester or a logging camp down here. I may regret trying to do this town directly with tier 2 buildings, or at least with as many of them as I can. I may still have to go back and build all the tier 1 variants, or most of the tier 1 variants, and then work on replacing them. We shall see. And we have reduced a lot of the danger in traveling. They do get a little close to here. And if I remember correctly, there were a bunch of wolves. Let's see. He's still moving, okay. I'm waiting to see if they turn around like they're being diverted by enemies. But it looks like they're making it through. How much stuff do I have in my inventory? I probably should go drop stuff off.
Did you see that sunset last night? It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Throw a fish fillet or two on there. Actually, let's go ahead and throw all of our smokable food on that. And we can eat that.
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Alright, what is needed for this? 4 ingots. This needs a bunch of logs too. Because I want to set up our delivery schedule. Let's get rid of this for now. Yeah, it doesn't look like there are any currently. It needed rope too, right? 6 rope. Oops. I realize there aren't 6 there, but this way they'll stay in the queue.
The village is looking better and better.
Yep, that didn't work. Okay. That's as much as I can send. Maybe that'll help. We'll see.
All done in a good day's of work.
Okay, I'm low on arrows. Alright. It looks like everyone that doesn't belong there. Well, there's more heading down. I'm just gonna have to kind of let them go, I guess, for now. What am I doing? It's not the side I wanted to travel to. Alright, let's take ammo out of this, because I don't need to be putting ammo in here. So we have an arrow basket. Down to our library. Pop those in there. And let's check our research. Ingots. Ingots are our kind of our
Did you see that
bottleneck
sunset
at the
last night?
moment. So what is causing that? Lack of tin, it looks like. So, what are we doing? I had a plan. I don't remember what the plan was. Need to build a chicken coop. Question is, do I build it here? Do I build it down in the other town? I think probably need to build it here because feed is going to be mixed in the mixing bucket. I need another boar tusk. Need to find this guy, Danik. Don't have sledgehammers unlocked yet. I could go get the spices from Gilbert Hobb. And I don't have used short bow yet. So there's not too much I can do just yet. And this is this the one that's all the way down in... Yeah, Haerndean. I'm not going down there yet. So we could do a little tin collection. Where is this guy? Oh, he's just south of Padstow. That's not too bad. Ooh, there's been 5 tin delivered. Which stockpile did it end up in? A mix of them? Probably. Now, I'm willing to bet this herbalist is probably in an outdoor location and may very well be... I may very well be able to talk to him in the middle of the night. I don't know if I've ever interacted with this or tried to interact with this. I wonder if I never talked to the bookkeeper or the bookseller in Haerndean about those shrines. I'll try to remember to do that. All right, food. Let's top up our food situation. Just in case those wolves get a little close. Yeah, I should be able to talk to him.
Welcome, traveler. How can I help you today?
And asked me to get the spices from this list.
Let me take a look. Yes, I should have everything. An unorthodox mix, I must admit.
What do you mean by unorthodox?
To be honest, those spices won't do much for the flavor. Actually, if you prepare these spices in the right way, they'll blow your head off from the heat.
So hypothetically, what if these spices were going to be served to an old person?
As I said, this mix prepared in a certain way could be uncomfortable, and that's for a man in his prime. If you're going to give it to someone old, it could be dangerous, especially if they have a weak heart.
Interesting. That's a very serious question. I don't believe Anna would do something like that. Maybe her husband likes spicy food. Thanks for the spices. I'll be on the way now. Very interesting. So we could let her essentially try to kill someone. Or we can talk to Victor Yaxley, the Elder, about our suspicions. But we'll make that decision later. What was I just thinking? I might go down and see how many brigands are around the wheat field yet. I only have... No, I only have simple arrows with me. pop back and grab some sturdy arrows instead. See if we can't narrow those numbers down a little bit more. Because we keep seeming to be walking awfully close. Let's put these away. I only have 13 sturdy. So maybe I'll take those 19 simple also. So they take a route that cuts from this corner down here. I wonder how tedious it would be to build a road for them. Kind of want to do it. Alright, I see. Ooh, that's not good. 3 brigands so far. That one? No, I think that's a scarecrow. I think. Wow, right over his shoulder. When did I get to be such a terrible shot? So, that's one down. Ooh. Arrows coming from you. Okay. There's 6 currently in view. Were they all brigands? Is that one of the... That's one of the merchants. Top of our food. I don't really need the wheat because I have quite a bit. I'm more looking to reduce the danger for my villagers as they pass through. Where I can see them. Just have to be careful not to be shot myself too far. Ouch. Falling back, or are they coming out? Good, it's getting light. It's just getting a little difficult in the dark. There's one. Nope, not quite hitting it. Might hit the tent there. Also down to just simple arrows. Which are going to be a little bit difficult to do much damage with their armor. Ouch. Still quite a few of them, aren't there? Who burned all the meat? It was in his back, and it still didn't count as a strike. Did that do 0 damage? Yikes, this guy's a lot stronger, I think. Yep, they're closing. Alright, we're falling back. I'm not sure how much it actually reduced their numbers. Alright, let's go talk to Victor. Maybe? Who do we want to side with? The woman that's trying to poison the one she had a feud with? Or turn her in? Well, I have to make meat stew if I'm going to let the woman poison the old woman. So let's talk to Victor.
Hey, you! Bogdan, what about him? I have to warn you, we only sell land to our villagers.
But I'm not interested in buying the land. I have suspicions about Anna. Jeez, she could be attempting to poison him.
You are throwing out serious accusations against one of our most honored members of our community. You'd better have some evidence or I will throw you out of Farnsworth myself.
Tell about Anna's tusk and spices.
I admit that doesn't sound good at all. I need to speak with Anna immediately. Thank you, Traveler, for telling me about that. Please take this. I know Anna will not pay you for your work, but you earned this reward.
What will happen to Anna now?
I don't want to make this information public. We need to keep the village together, so I will need to keep this information confidential. But Anna will face some form of punishment.
Glad I could help.
Your diligence in this matter is greatly appreciated. We must handle it delicately to maintain harmony in the village.
So my reward was the meat stew that I could have used to help her poison him. Interesting. Oh, wait. Do I keep... I'm doing a really good job of finishing the quests in a way that I end up with the quest item stuck in my inventory. Alright, let's go, before I forget again, let's go to Haerndean and see if we can talk to the bookseller about the shrines, or if I have just broken that quest somehow. Build the chicken coop too. Actually, I need to start up a new...
Times are tough, but with a little coin and some savvy trading, one can still thrive.
I missed what that pop-up was. Oh, visit the carpenter again.
We can't keep living like this. Something must change.
Hello there, seeker of knowledge. You've come to the right place. The books in that I have are not just ink and paper. They're keys to unlock your greatest potential.
Can I help you with anything?
Unfortunately, I have no job for you.
Interesting. Okay. Well, which carpenter is it that... Oh, the one in Farnsworth, okay. We need to stock up. We need to repair, actually. So let's go back to Furlith. We want to repair some of our equipment. Why are you stuck?
Keep quiet, friend. Yes? If the rest of the village has accepted you, that's good enough for me. Let's get to work.
Nah. I have an empty bed in one of the villages. I think in the main village. But the... I keep saying the main village because that's going to be the main village, but Furlith definitely is the main village at the moment. So, apologize if that's a little confusing. I potentially should just name it something a little more generic for now. Repair. We need a strap, a bronze ingot, and 3 wood. 6 wood and a stone. Okay. The bronze ingot's going to be the problem. There should be a tin ingot somewhere. Or tin ore, I should say. I've never actually used this feature. I've seen it, but I've never used it for some reason. That's really handy. So yeah. Find what you're looking for. You go to storage. If you've got it, hit that little hourglass. And I really wish I hadn't spent so long not doing that. What was it? What? Oh, I needed stone. I mean, I was going to say, seriously, I should not have to locate a stone. Fix my equipment up a little bit. And what are we doing about research? We're still working on the sledgehammer. Okay. We're a little bit bottlenecked there. And what do we need to make the bird coop? That's not bad. But before I make this, what do we need for the feed? Wheat sage, wheat flax. Okay, that's not too bad. That's a bit more complicated. Oh, okay, that's weird. The compound, it comes before. That should be reorganized. Where it goes rough, advanced, compound. Yeah, we don't have honey. We're not going to have honey for a while. The advanced animal feed, that's doable. As long as I'm planting the right crop, having the right crops planted. Let's put a slightly higher priority on those two. Actually, those as well. I helped. Got my farming skill up too. All right. So we can manage feed. So let's place. That's a pretty big thing. But we will put it over here next to the farm, I think. There's a spot. There we go. That was a bit tricky for some reason. Alright, do I want to help with the bronze? Toss another one in. That should be a pretty easy research. All right. What do we want? Oh, the sturdy. That's right. The sturdy arrows require bronze as well. That's why I haven't been making them yet. I don't think our bronze production is quite set up enough to start producing sturdy arrows on the regular, unfortunately. Alright, let's shove these spices in this quest item in my chest. Because what else am I going to do with it right now? I could turn a bunch of these coins in. You know what? I want the inventory space. Haerndean, we are getting quite close to the protector status. Have I seriously never noticed this before? Wow, I feel a little silly. Alright, let's go to Haerndean. Okay, yeah. Oh, I clicked on the wrong point for a second. That's right. Walking around talking to people is more immersive, right? Sure. Hello, goat.
Even the land seems to mourn under their rule.
I'm working on it.
Fair prices for fine goods.
All right, let's
Stop
give
wandering
this guy some of
around,
those coins. I have something special for you.
What is it?
I want to give you some coins I found. So I can essentially sell him a coin, which gives me 30 reputation with the town. Or 30 trust. Probably should have looked at where I was. Hang on. So I need 150. Okay. I believe
Yes?
I have that many coins.
You do? What is it? Greetings. Your strength fortifies our heart. Unfortunately, I have no job for you. Anything else?
Alright. So I am now at the... Was that Emily? No. I am now at the point where I can try to liberate this town. What I have to do is research the bell tower, as it says. I want to come down here. Is this Emily? I have a feeling she... I thought she would want to talk to me first. Nope.
I'm in a bit of a predicament, and I could use your help.
What's the matter?
You see, a cat has wandered into my house and made its home. Don't get me wrong, fantastic hunter. But well, they're a curse from the gods. It must be.
A curse? How?
My husband, who was perfectly healthy before that evil spirit walked into our lives,
You mean he's
has
allergic?
now developed a terrible fever and can't stop sneezing. Clearly a sign of the gods. How else would you explain this sudden change?
Maybe maybe your husband got some illness from somewhere else?
The moment that cat stepped paw into our home, my husband fell ill. It's too perfect, too cruel, to be anything but divine punishment. And if my husband had caught something, surely I would catch it too. Still, I need help. If it's not a curse, then perhaps there's a way to ease their symptoms. I've heard that a concoction made from garlic and flax can help with fevers and sneezing. Would you be willing to gather them for me?
Sure. Why do I get the feeling that that's not going to be that simple? Alright, we still have a bunch of these coins, don't we? Yeah. So you know what? We're also going to run into Padstow. I need the inventory space, or, well, need strong. I want the inventory space. So I'm just going to dump all these coins. Oh, I walked right past him. Actually, let me check this merchant real quick.
These are tough times we live in, but a bit of coin...
Nope, nothing interesting.
Well met, fellow.
I'm gonna save like 5 of them. Yeah, I got a ways to go
I miss the
yet,
days when
so
we could travel freely without fear of bandits or worse.
I want a woodsman, but for him I have to be protector level.
We are just prisoners in our own homes.
He's a good harvester. Really, actually, I don't know where the what nomadic is. Neurotic and nearsighted aren't great. It's not bad overall, though. Really good builder, laborer.
Once we were a proud village. Now we cower like beaten dogs.
Oh. Where are we at as far as population, actually? That's full. That has one spot. That laborer would be quite good. Where are you? You're not far away. Let me take a closer look at you.
We can't keep living like this. Something must change.
I wish I could It's not often that a stranger comes here. Do you need assistance? Not yet, traveler. But if you continue to help those of us in need, we will respond in kind.
Okay. What does nomad? Oh, speed, stamina, and hunger speed. Yeah, that seems worth it. How much more do I need? 360. And these were 30 each. So, yeah, not nearly enough, but I'm definitely going to keep him in mind, because I think that he actually would be a good fit for the main. All right, this is bothering me. Center village. So I think he would be a good fit for the center village. Oh, I wonder if... No, that's to make that. This currently is the main village. We will make the center village the main village when it's a little bit further along in development. Oh, you know what? Let me go see what this quest is. Because this quest might count to Padstow Trust. Hello.
Fellow, I've got a bit of a situation and could use your help.
What happened?
You see, I need help preparing Gertrude. I'm hoping to get a good deal with the farmer for her trade.
I think I already know Gertrude is a cow, but apparently I'm pretending I don't.
Oh no!
Oh, a pig. A pig.
Sorry, you've got it all wrong. Gertrude is a pig. A prized pig.
Your prize pig.
Oh yes, she has won 2 village competitions. One here in Padstow when she was just a piglet, and another in Farnworth. Isn't she a beaut?
Yes, I can see she has a glimmer in her eyes.
I knew you were the right person for this task. Back to the issue at hand. I'm looking to trade her with the farmer who's coming by tomorrow. But the pig's not quite ready, and I'm swamped with work. Could you lend a hand?
What do you need?
Wonderful. First, I need you to gather some special feed for the pig. You can make it yourself or buy it from a farmer. Then, I need you to build a sturdy pen in your settlement to keep her secure while you negotiate with the farmer. I'm not the best at haggling, but you seem to have a way with words. What do you say?
Okay, so that's the equivalent of the chicken coop one.
Hello there. I hope you're enjoying the beauty and bounty of nature today.
Wow. Did you sound a little bit more depressed? Sunflower. I don't remember seeing sunflower. I just want to make sure I have some seeds for each of... Oh, I bet those are for the garden. You know what? Can I undo? No. Oh, well. Okay, well, on that note, we are going to wrap up here. Did pretty well against that raid, I think. Not quite as well against the brigands, but we're, I think, whittling them away. I don't know how much they are, like, reappearing, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And done some quest work, picked up some more quests, and we'll probably kind of continue on that for a little bit. Working on quests, working on working towards some of this animal husbandry. Feels like a good idea. And yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we will see you next time. Bye.